My dear boys and girls, tonight my arrangement is infinitive used as purpose. And you can remember that last night I discussed with you infinitive as subject and object. So I already mentioned that infinitive can be used in the sense of purpose, in the sense of subject, object, and negative sense too. So my today's arrangement is how infinitive works as purpose with some objects. For example, yesterday I went to Kolkata to meet my ailing uncle. Yesterday I went to Kolkata to meet my ailing uncle. You see that to meet, to plus present form of the verb, as I have already mentioned, to plus present form of the verb is infinitive. Then what is the purpose of going to Kolkata? My purpose was to meet my ailing uncle. Clear? So this is the purpose. So to meet suggests purpose and it is an example of infinitive. And the other two, to Kolkata, here to is preposition. So don't confuse between preposition and infinitive. When it is an example of infinitive, it must be to plus present form of the verb. That is called non-finite verb. Another example that I may tell you, you may also note it down. For example, I went to the police station to lodge a complaint against the antisocial elements in our locality. I am repeating the sentence. I went to the police station to lodge a complaint against the antisocial elements of our locality. You see that to lodge, to plus present form of the verb is an example of infinitive and it suggests or indicates purpose. Okay? And to put the police station, here to is preposition, to the police station. So don't confuse to preposition and to infinitive. Okay? Sometimes we use phrase preposition too. That is called prepositional phrase. For example, in order to create a sense of humor, I made some remarks in the meeting. In order to is a phrase preposition. Remember it. It is called phrase preposition. So, it is phrase preposition, but where is the infinitive? Now to create a sense of humor or to create a humor in the meeting. So to plus create is infinitive. So in order to is phrase preposition, here is also to, and to create to plus present form of the verb is infinitive. Remember it. Okay? I may take another example for purpose. For example, to make a nice goal in the football match, the stopper just lifted up the ball to pass to the right winger. You see that there are two infinitives, to plus, to pass, to plus pass, infinitive, okay, to make a nice goal or to give a nice goal, to make infinitive and to give infinitive. So both are used in the sense of purpose. Okay? So don't confuse to and to, because to is preposition and to is infinitive. Sometimes infinitive can also be used in the negative sense. For example, I am giving you 2 or 3 examples. The travelers were too fatigued to walk anymore. Too fatigued to walk anymore. TW2, too fatigued. Fatigued is adjective, and to walk, to plus present form of the verb is an infinitive, and it is in the negative sense. That means, it means the travelers were so fatigued that they could not move anymore. Clear? It is in the negative sense. Actually, to, TW2 and to are used in the simple sentence, and when it is broken into, or when it is transformed into complex sentence, so and that. Clear? Another example, she was too shy to speak in front of anybody. She was too shy, shy is adjective, TW2. She is too shy to speak anything before anybody. Clear? So, if it is transformed into a complex sentence, it stands so: she is so shy that she cannot speak anything before anybody. Clear? To and to. That means it is in the negative sense. Clear? I may take another example to suggest negative. For example, I was too lazy then to help my mother. I was too lazy then to help my mother. That means I was so lazy then that I did not help my mother. Here could not, should not be used. Clear? I was so lazy at that time that I did not help my mother. Okay? It is in the negative sense. So, infinitive can be used as subject and object. Infinitive can be used as purpose, and infinitive can be used in the negative sense. And there are many other uses of infinitive, and sometimes infinitive can be omitted. For example, I am giving an example where infinitive is implied in the case of the use of the verb help. For example, I could not help him study in England. That means I could not help him to study in England. Okay? When help is used, you should omit to. The old grammarians say so. Okay? The verb dare. For example, I do not dare talk to him. Do not dare to talk to him means I am not courageous enough to talk to him. That means I do not dare to talk to him. Here to is omitted. Okay? In the case of help, in the case of dare, you may omit to. To infinitive can be omitted. Okay? And in the case of verb of perceptions, you may omit infinitive to. Verb of perceptions means verbs that depend on the five senses of human beings: ear, nose, eyes, touch, smell, etc. Five senses. Okay? So I say, I smell something burn. It means I smell something to burn. Here to is omitted. Clear? I see the boy come here. I see the boy come here means I see the boy to come here. To is omitted. Clear? Another example, I hear the birds sing. That means I hear the birds to sing. So, my dear boys and girls, you see that infinitive to can also be omitted in the cases of the five senses of human beings. And that's the end of my today's lesson. And again, I request all of you, if I am able to give you something on the tidbits of grammar, you should just subscribe my channel, you should share it and like it, and I shall be too much enthusiastic, I shall be too much encouraged to come before you with so many grammatical items so that you may brush up your grammatical knowledge, so that you may write your own English, so that you may converse in English, so that you may write business English, so that you may write flavorous English, and then I shall feel myself blessed, and I shall feel that my labor has not gone in vain. Okay? Good night. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, my dear boys and girls.